What's up, Broken Army? Happy Labor Day. Man, let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever had one of those days? And y'all know the day I'm talking about. One of those days where it seems like nothing is going right and everyone and everything is against you. Yo, I had one of those days yesterday. I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm going to show you what I did about it and what you can do about it with a very simple working with just a glass of water, a mirror, and a little bit of memory. All right, y'all. So this day, yesterday, to be specific, it started off pretty good. I mean, I woke up feeling refreshed, got a good night's sleep. You know, it was a good day. It was a good day. But see, that should have let me know because, guys, a lot of times, and the chickens, excuse them, y'all are being noisy. Little Tam Tam, calm down. That's right, Tamara. I named that chicken after you. And guys, thank you so much for those of you who ran them donations, who donated to the ministry, who donated to, Hoodoo Central 2.0, so we can keep these videos and this content coming. Thank you, Javon. Thank you, Bria. And thank you, Tate. Y'all are very, very much appreciated. And happy day to you guys and everyone in the Broken Army. But I've always found out, guys, that when things are going too good, that's when you got to watch for that hook, right? A freak storm popped up out of nowhere, right? Which in South Georgia, that's just par for the course for down here. It'll be a sunny day. Next thing you know, the clouds come rolling in. You never listen to the weatherman because they don't know. Like, all it says is rain, right? Some days you get it, some days you don't. Most of the time it's just rain, some thunder, some lightning, maybe. This was one of those instances where there was a lot of wind and a lot of lightning. Now, the wind is the part that got on my nerves first, right? Because when it starts to storm, I go out and I check things, and I noticed that the roof of my chicken coop had been kind of blown and shifted. And my poor chickens, y'all, they were looking like ducks. So much water was getting in there. And I'm like, and I know a lot of people are like, well, they just chickens. No, y'all know I have a small farm and petting zoo, right? So I love my animals, eat my chickens. Tasty little things that they may be one day. But I didn't like seeing them like that, so I'm repairing the roof. It's rain, it's doggone wind. I'm repairing the roof, and something said, "Look behind you." So I look behind me, and I can see the back of my yard where I have another shed put together that I house some spiritual things in, and the roof was blown off of it. And I'm like, Lord. So once I got the chicken squared away, now at this point I'm already getting a little heated, right? So I go and I'm like, stupid Amazon shit. And I'm fixing that roof. Then I'm like, okay, let me go check the chicks. They're inside the house. I'm like, let me check the chicks, make sure they aren't scared. Yes, I want to check them. And as I'm walking into the house, soaking wet, I'm angry. I see a lightning flash through the window. This window here. And I said, and something told me, and I said, not the Wi-Fi. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of weeks ago, same scenario, thunder, lightning, knocked out my modem. I looked at my modem, the red light of death. I got paranoid then. I was checking the lights just then. The red light of death, which means that the modem is dead. And went through, and I'm not going to say the company's name, but I don't know what y'all build y'all modems out of. All of my electronics are on surge protectors. Xbox, TV, computer, everything is fine, but y'all's modems go out. And I'm like, oh man, come on. It was out. Went through the little automated thing that they make you go through first before they let you talk to a person. Yes, I've unplugged the modem. Yes, I have, power cycled it. Yes, I made sure everything is plugged in. It's not working. talked to a person after 30 minutes, and they said, yeah, it appears your modem ain't working. So at this point, guys, I am fuming, but behold, I had another modem. Fresh, still in the box or whatever, and I'm plugging it in, trying to configure it. It's not working. That made me even more angry. Everyone in the house like, what is wrong? And I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of it now. Everything around here hates me. Those of you who know me know when I'm mad, anybody can get it. And everybody can get it. Right? Hoodoo Dog just went and laid down. Like when I am angry, it's like I'm just blood mad. Like some of y'all the same way. So don't judge me. And I was just like the chickens and the shed and now the Wi-Fi. Thank you so much to those of you who understood and rescheduled your consultation. I was going through a lot yesterday. And I mean, when I'm mad, I'm just mad. I don't even look in the mirror because that joker can get it too. But I mean, and it made me think today, looking back on yesterday, because I did this work and I'm about to show you guys. How often, and it's not just anger, but it can be anxiety, any emotion that clouds our judgment, clouds our decision making, it gets in the way and it causes us to prolong the incident. It could have been over quickly, right? If I was able to see what I'm going to tell you about. But I didn't see it because I was so angry. And a lot of us get into that same situation, even with your spell workings. When you guys do your workings, you get so like cattywampus, so much anxiety. And I hear it from you guys all the time. Prophet, I did this working. I ate a bagel. Is that going to mess the working up? Even if it's not overthinking, what about just in our lives where just too much emotion causes us to say or do something that is going to make the situation worse? There was this lady who was like, I did a working and I think it backfired because the person I did the working on, they blocked me and put a restraining order out on me. Do you think the working backfired? Do I think the working backfired? It couldn't have possibly been your behavior. So we all know that what we do in like the heat of the moment can prolong or make a situation 10 times, 100 times worse. And so I recognized this yesterday, and this is what I did. This working, and all it utilizes is a glass of water, a mirror, and a little bit of memory. The little bit of memory part is just the beginning of the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Just that part. And what you're going to do is this, guys. When the waters of your soul, of your spirit are turbulent, when just everything feels like it is crashing and rolling around you, that is when you need to be calm, and this will bring about that calmness so that you can see a solution to your problems. A lot of times the solution is right there, but we can't see it when we're just so full of emotion, anxiety, anger, frustration. Let's take it out, give ourselves a break so that we can see some clarity. So what you're gonna do is, and this is just a dollar store mirror that I have. If you don't have to go buy one, just stand in front of the bathroom mirror and a glass of water. And what you want to do is you want to position, make sure y'all can see, you want to position it so that you can look through the water and see your reflection in the mirror, right? And you're gonna have to play with it a little bit so you get it just right. Now, when you look into a mirror, the normal the orientation of it is your right eye is facing the left eye of your reflection. So you're gonna have to try to focus, and that'll take some practice because we're so used to just looking that we never think like which eye we actually looking out of. But you want to look at the other eye. So if you have to like cover one, you can do that too. But you want your right eye to look into the right eye of your reflection through the mirror. Okay? Through the mirror. And you're going to swirl it because the waters are turbulent. That's what you're going through. You see what that water's doing? That's what your soul is doing right now. Your spirit, everything. So you're going to get that water going. Take a look and go, the Lord is my shepherd.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network. You might want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
See? See what I'm saying? Stuff don't want you. Stuff don't want you to get to work. Look, I'm about to show y'all. Look, let me unplug this thing. Hold on. All right, we back. She ain't got no power now. If she come back on now, then I know the government got something to do with this. Let me stop for y'all think. I don't do the conspiracy theories. I'm just joking. But anyway, you're going to get the water swirling. You're going to focus. You're going to start with the psalm. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. And you keep going. But when you get to, He restoreth my soul, you're going to stop the water from swirling. Stop the motion with your hand and blow on it. Excuse me. Now, when you see, you can't see my hand moving, but I'm very slightly moving my hand because I don't want to spill it, but you're going to get it swirling. And then you stop moving your hand and blow the water until it's still. And when you're done, he's going to sit the glass down. Take 3 breaths. And that's it. The anxiety, the frustration, the anger is now contained in that water. At this point, guys, you have 60 minutes until it comes back. So get done what you need to get done. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, why would I do a temporary working? Well, that's mainly for like when you're in the heat of the moment. Okay? You don't want to completely banish these things because things like fear and anger, they have a purpose, just not right now. So you're going to put them there for just a little while so you can get things done. When I did this yesterday and I could not get my Wi-Fi back up, when my head was clear and I was calm, I looked at the instructions and the instructions said, well, you've got to do another step. And one of the steps was plugging in my phone number. I had plugged in my phone number and it did not work. But then I thought about it. Well, they issue you another phone number for your broadband account. And I went back at that epiphany moment and I plugged in that number and the Wi-Fi was up and running. I just ain't connected her to it and I may not. So you see, once I was calm, the solution presented itself. It was right there. You can do this when you're sitting there about to text this person. Just take a minute, do this working. If you have a job interview and you're nervous, and take a little bit and do this working. It'll calm you. It'll help you to be still. Now, if this is a recurring problem and you want to prolong the effects, then take that water and go and pour it at the base of a tree. A tree is good for being still. A tree, that's all a tree knows how to do, is be still. If y'all wake up tomorrow and it's a tree running down the road screaming, y'all know it's the last days. Like your grandma been saying since she was 5. You know it's the last days. Okay? But guys, do this working. I think I forgot to tell you that you should recite the Psalm, like the beginning of 23rd Psalm, 7 times. 7 times. I know I forgot to tell you. 7 times as you're doing that. On the 7th time is when you blow. Okay? On the 7th time is when you blow and calm the water. On the 7th time is when you blow and calm the water. Okay? What else am I going to tell you? Oh, you guys have also been asking about my online store, and thank you so much those of you who placed orders. Orders are going out tomorrow because obviously mail did not run today. But I've also been working on some things. I've been doing a little candle making, and yeah, I made these by hand. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start making these candles, but I want them to be complete workings. Now, I'll have some plain ones for those of you who want to do like your own thing, but I want to start making them as complete workings. So I'll have male and female image candles with stuff already in them. You pretty much light them, pray, and go. And ooh, let me show y'all something. Those of you on Discord, you guys already know what this is, but this is like something of my own invention. And it's a nightmare-inducing candle. Lighting this candle causes nightmares in your target. Those of you in Discord, y'all remember, because I was like, anybody want to test this for me? I decided to use some folks around here. And yeah, they work. One of the issues that I had, that's why I wanted to test it, was how intense are the nightmares, how long the duration, and can it be shut off if need be. The reason I decided, it wasn't just a whim. I know that there are a bunch of different workings to cause bad dreams in someone else. I wanted to make it just self-contained, kind of just something that anyone could accomplish. But also, you guys ask me for so many hexings, and I'm like, I don't want y'all out here just hurting people. But what is something that you feel good about doing to somebody that you don't like, that won't cause lasting harm or damage? So, this causes intense nightmares. I don't believe in karma. But anyway, whew, all right, you guys are amazing. Run those donations. Don't forget to hit that like. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I do a new video. And I'm actually about to unplug the Wi-Fi because it looks like another storm is coming. I don't have another modem. Or do I? Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Profit out. Run them donations.